Alright. Here I am. I'm gonna play some Caves of Qud. Sorry about the infrequency of my streaming recently. I'm gonna try to make this a more regular occurrence again. Oops, I cannot see the chat. Hey, SC Jack. How's it going? Has the cabin fever taken you already? It has certainly taken me. Okay, let's see. Let's start. Struggling with the cold. Oh yeah, right. 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 Kind of in opposite trajectories here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna start a new game because I have not streamed in a bit. You know, I didn't have to update, but there was an update. And if I don't have a character that is really far along, I tend to just go ahead and let the character be eaten because, you know, I don't even know what I did. I think I played another mutated mental persuasion kind of character, you know? But yeah, it's fine. We're going to start a new character. And kind of, I feel like I need to think about creating more interesting characters again. It's kind of the stuff that I'm doing right now is basically either mental mutation or punching things, which yeah. Okay, I need to, you know, get my mind back into the game and do that again. However, for now, let's punch things. You know. Okay, wait, we don't need that much. Let's do... Okay. I don't think you've ever suggested a build for me. It's kind of weird, like, I'm kind of mentally out of thinking about character builds right now in this game. It's kind of strange, but yeah. I guess that's what playing very infrequently for a long amount of time actually does. Horticulture with arm locks, starting in the hill. Oh, alright. Oh god, let's escape. That sounds cool. Arm locks. When you say arm locks, I think about like very long flowing hair from the arms, you know? That's a look. Okay. I'm gonna start with this, but yeah. I'm gonna try that. The Vuvalini build. Okay. I do not actually know what a Vuvalini is, but let me see. And actually, so that's an intelligence thing. Saves versus bleeding. Cooking and gathering harvestry. That's an axe, bone rifle, and jungle lore. That's cool. Let me just quickly see what is arm locks. Oh yeah, stabilizer arm locks. Ah, really good at shooting. Oh! Many mothers and guardians of the seeds of life in Mad Max. Oh yeah, okay. The only Mad Max that I've ever watched is Fury Road, and that was really good, but it has been... I watched it once and it has been many a year ago at this point. God, I'm getting old. Cool, that's a good reference. Okay, stabilize armor, so that's about shooting. I think I like that. That's pretty cool. Why horticulturalist? Because that's the only one that gets bow and rifle. Yeah, that's two-wheel. Okay, you get pistol as a eunuch. Yeah, one of your favorite films. Yeah, I totally get that. So, to be quite honest, I don't watch that many films actually. Until you start both harvestry and butchery. That's cool. You know what? I might actually try that. I think we might actually go with a little higher agility. I don't know. Let me go back real fast. Although, no, we don't need that much strength then, right? It's kind of cool, like going with a primary ranged weapon thing. That's actually pretty awesome. That's something I wanted to do for a while. Should we do 18 strength? The rest into agility? And you get to be a little more open with, you know, it's not as important to min-max stats with this type of character, I think. It could be pretty cool. I might put this into toughness for now. Let's do that. Horticulturist. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Thank you. Thank you for the inspiration. So, about me, I don't watch that many movies. Actually. It is kind of, I don't know. Like, my media intake is mostly books and computer games. I will sometimes watch movies, but it's not something I do. I'm not a movie buff, but so yeah. But I did like Fury Road. I'm an occasional movie watcher, I guess. Okay, let's see. Stabilizer armor. Is usually when folks talk about. We have 20. Oh yeah, right, because of the intelligence bonus. Usually when people talk about like movies and about references to movies and say a movie reference, I usually don't get it because you know, I've never been a big movie person. I don't know why. It's actually whenever I watch a movie, I like it, but I don't know. Not enough permadeath in these movies. In the hills. Butchering. That's actually kind of a cool role-playing thing here. I'm so sorry about what I'm going to do now. Yeah, I did that. You can only do that once. And I've shot that shot now. Okay. Okay, here we are in the hills. Wow, I don't think I've ever played a horticulturalist before. Honestly, which is now dawning on me because I think I've never seen that sprite. So that's cool. So we do have axe proficiency, which is nice. We're gonna get at least a little bit of strength. We're going to get dismember, which is good. So we can dismember some folks. But we're going to do a lot of shooting. So I guess that's gonna be what we are mostly focusing on. It's going to take a bit until we get the agility up. So maybe we do need to do a little bit of min-maxing. But now maybe we need to get a whole bunch of agility going. Need to be a bit careful about our DV and stuff, but need to suss out this build, I guess. So let's see, what do we have? We have no missile. We have no missile weapon. We do have a bunch of books though. The origins and nature of the dark calculus. That's cool. Bunch of injectors. A plastic tree and a metal folding chair. That's essentially You know? That's all you need, ever. A few cells, some greens, a few torches. We do have a Vine Reaper already. We do have a... Oh, we have a bioscanning bracelet. That's a cool start. I mean, sure. I'd actually use that. We do have a gas mask. Dangerous gas and vapor. I mean, that's cool. Not much else. Okay. Hello. You. Talk to me about things. Show me stuff. Okay, so these are daggers. You know, 2 folded carbide items. That's not... I might actually buy that musket. Reason to sell that. Keep the box of crayons. Do you have a... I wonder whether the warden... Hey Wardy, where are you? Are you the warden? You're blue, but I see another one of you, so... Oh, you are the village tinker. Hello. Is there work around here? I will find the sanctified sleekbeard gland paste. Ooar. Fetch it. Yeah, sure. Is that the... Let's see, is that the quest for the... I did not... Should have read that earlier. Oh, that's the warden. Okay, you have nothing to trade. So, you are not selling a glowsphere, but that's fine. Can make do with torches for the time being. You have nothing to trade. The village mayor. That's the random reward. I think the other one is the reward for the recoiler. The consecrated matter recompositor was stolen from us. Taken to the lair of a legendary horned chameleon. Pickaxe-Q. I don't know. Combination of a billiards cue and a pickaxe. Very interesting thing. Hello, Snapjaw Brutey. Snapjaw Brute friend. Okay, let's see. I don't think... Yeah, we might actually get the musket, but... just so that we have something to shoot with. Muskets are not good. Yeah, we're gonna keep the torches. Anything? Sell these things. We don't need to keep the canticles, actually. So, yeah, offer. Yeah. Take my 20 drams. Go ahead. Alright, so we have 2 quests. The Virtue of the Telekinetic and aiding the village tinker. Alright, is that all the quests? We have some vine wafers. Hey, goatee. Soft growling. Sure. Shrine to Xerxes. Has been desecrated by vandals. Folks. Unsavory people amidst your... That's very interesting. Seems to be kind of a place for the purpose. Ritualistic stuff. Okay, you are going to give me check in our quest, because every... Oh, hello. Exudes loudly. That is... Sounds vaguely unpleasant. Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting to have meaningful conversations with folks, but yeah, what do you have? You do have something. Oh, not really anything I would want. We can harvest a ton of star apples, though. So let's do that. Did I talk to you already? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Not that yet. Okay. Let's just harvest all of their trees. They don't mind for some reason. Like, I would mind if I was a village person, you know? Like, completely picking all these trees blank. Kind of a dick move. Reload the musket. Yeah. Muskets are not great. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a boss group. Oh no. Oh yeah. Tough hostile. I probably should not have done that. It's okay. Also, they were probably neutral because we are still part of the... I'm pretty sure that they were not hostile. Okay, we are collecting a actual metric ton of apples. Not a fuck ton though, just a ton. Okay, let us... I'm just gonna do that, and we're going to prepare them. Do I have an arm ring? I do have an arm ring. I sold my arm ring. I sold my arm ring for a musket. That's how you do it. Alright, let's do this. Preserve your fresh food, yes. 325 servings of star apple jam. We can fill a bathtub with that jam and then do unspeakable things. Choose ingredients. We are of course going to cook with star apple jam. Because what else, you know? Alright. There's that. We're gonna leave these baboons alone. It's kind of stressing me out that we are... Okay, where do I actually need to go? How about that? I don't actually know where we are. Well, way to the south. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Uar, where we actually need to go, is pretty close to where Joppa is. Where the ruins of Joppa are, rather. That out. We might actually pay... Oh shit. Pay Joppa a little visit. No, early salt hopper is not good. Oh, well. Yeah, well. We're good at shooting. Very good at shooting. Alright. Skill points. We do have a few things. Butchery. Why don't we have butchery? Oh, we can learn butchery in the village, right? With the... We do that. However, we have... There's nothing really I want to get right now. We're gonna do the water ritual once we are... Oh yeah, you don't like me? Why don't you like me? They do something to salamanders? Don't they like me killing salt hoppers? Didn't know there was a action thing there. Apparently there is. Iron mace? No. Okay. No. We do have a cloth robe. It's not particularly good. Wanna get something else? Oh. I mean, you know, like for this early in the game, this actually does some decent damage. We don't have that much ammo though. Ooh, yeah, hello. Studded leather armor. I am kind of wondering whether I should... You know what, for now I'm going to use this, but we might actually get to the point where we want to not skimp on dodge value too much. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's more of an endgame thing. Or a late game thing. Yeah, need to figure that out. I haven't played a high agility character in a long time. I should not shoot things. I should not do that. Why am I doing that? Cloth overalls, iron mace. I'm gonna shoot you. You did actually flinch out of the way. Level 3. Good. Attribute point. So, thing is, where I'm gonna put that. You know what? Let's just go into agility. Now I find myself min-maxing again, but that's okay. I need to also make copious use of drawing a bead. Passive fire. 19 agility. Wounding fire. Bleeding and surefire is no accuracy penalty. They're all good. I'll probably get all of the. You know what? Let's start at suppressive fire. It's actually kind of nice to be able to stop enemies from moving. So, where do I have marking target? It's V. Okay. And suppressive fire? You don't have some. Is this different now? Isn't that an activated? Mark you. Oh, it's when I shoot at. I don't know. Wow. I really haven't played this in a bit. Bronze dagger, leather cap. Thank you. That's gonna go. On to Bill Noggin. And I try to suppress and count them. The thing is, we're just killing them. We're essentially just one-shotting them, so I can't actually suss out how that works. Also, let's extinguish this. We're gonna light it again when the time comes. Okay, I'm going to stay in. I'm not going to overland travel for now, because I do want to actually stay in here, get some proper early experience. Hello, Moru. How are you? I hope I don't know. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Jewel encrusted staff. That's nice. We have anything on our? We have painted leather moccasins. Let's take a look. Shining prize, the blight of newly sentient beings. Wow. Woo! Woo! What a thing. Also, again, thank you, SC Jack, for immediately getting me out of my comfort zone. So, yeah, I think this stream is better for it. How about myself? Yeah, I'm kind of alright. I got to the point where, you know, all the staying at home business and stuff, although I can consider myself lucky in a number of ways. Namely that I didn't lose my job and stuff, but you know, it is actually kind of affecting me mentally in a way that I was not anticipating. And I've kind of been dealing with that and doing things to counteract that. But that being said, I'm dead. That being said, I'm dead. That being said, I'm kind of doing okay. So, that's good. Replay most recent characters. I wonder. Let's do this again, but different. 20. I think we should do 20 toughness. You know, I've never played this type of character before. It's gonna happen. It's fine. 18 intelligence? Sure. Okay, I think this is roughly the same. Just that I put the point into agility. It's fine. Let's do this again. Horticulturalist. Harvest tree. I might actually... Okay. It's gonna be a bit more boring. But I'm going to start in Joppa. For now. Just to get a feel for the character, but I get the hills thing. Village teaches butchering. That makes a lot more sense. But still. Yeah. We're gonna start in Joppa. You know, I cannot follow up the first character game-wise. It's just impossible. I'm just going to do this real fast, but yeah. Right back into the comfort zone, but wow. What do we have? Well, we have a bunch. A bunch of good ones. Okay. Can have my torches. Yeah, pony up the water, please. Okay. So I won't get butchery that way. But it's okay. And this will allow me to have a bit of a quicker start. And we can actually just kind of get into it a bit faster. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do the hills thing again. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, let's try to make this character work for me. Okay, let's see. Let's get... Okay, we can only get a musket again. We could use a bow. But what if we didn't? Sure. That pressing space to max out a stack does not work anymore. It's kind of freaking me out. Still. Alright. Can get rid of these copper nuggets. Nonsense. No. Sure. Take my drams. Okay, so the horticulturalists always start with bioscanning bracelets. That's pretty neat, honestly. Okay, we're gonna use the glow sphere. Everything else is fun. Okay. Reshef. Give me your Reshefness to note down in my journal. Okay. Zulurat, Maceborn. What does that mean? That guy born from a mace? Or next to a mace? No? Which is maybe a more plausible explanation. Okay. Alright, do we have everything? Eating the water vine, Naramish. No, we do certainly not have everything. Where are you? Zealot? Show yourself. But don't show yourself to Argive. He does not like that. There you are. Alright. Yeah, I am electing to not get into that any further. But yes, sounds possible or something. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's go down. I think I'm going to stick with the maze was just present in some unspecified way. Explanation. Okay, so let's go down. There's way too many baboons. Yeah. Okay, that was a point blank. Alright. Wow, the stairs look different. Holy crap, they've changed the stairs. I know that the stairs were kind of a sticking point for folks. Because, you know, it's like I've kind of internalized them, like what was going up and what was going down, but it wasn't really sort of iconographically, that wasn't really the most clear thing. Now they look different. They look better. So, it is okay. You know, like the left to right thing is a little bit easier for us to read, I guess. Now we have different stairs. Stairs have changed. Hey, more Reshev. That's good. We ever get to the wet baboon dies. Right. The wet bat gains the level. Ooh. Bloody hell. Let's do that again. We're gonna get there, folks. Growing pains. That does not work. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Folks, we're gonna get there. I appear to be in the die before level 5 slump right now. But it's okay, it's not quite a slump. I've only died 2 times yet, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. No worries. You just need to keep in mind that things like giant centipedes are pretty dangerous if you're not really properly equipped yet. Oh, we don't have any books. No books. 7 self-injectors though. That's kinda neat. Okay. So, we do need a glow sphere. Definitely. We don't need an herberry, but that's kinda nice. Don't need that club. No. Okay. Right. Let's get the musket. Just because. 26 shots. I mean, no one can make that work. So that means we do not have... We have 28 drams of water. It's gonna be enough for now. It's fine. I've never once run out of water in this game. That's never been an issue. It's weird, like a small little part in me still has the thing about, ooh, you need to always have water. Don't go out with not enough water. Stay hydrated. Wash your hands. But neither the water nor the washing of hands has ever been an issue for me. You have died of... That's just a good sentence out of context. I've died of dehydration. I mean, I know that it can happen, but it's just so unlikely that it's not something you need to actively worry about in the game, I think. Little is known of their dignitaries who were visitors of his own invention. Huh. Like, Archive, interesting stuff you have on your house. Don't know what you... You know. Alright, let's go down. Let's do this again. Oh, shh. Zoom. Oh, there is... Oh. Disciple of the Cyclist... Psychic Thrall? You know what? We're not gonna go there. Like, that was... These folks, they were hostile. They would kill me in an instant. Like, they had mind-sundering abilities. I think that would just be... Oop. So... We're not gonna go there. And the underground waterway, at least sort of the way to the underground waterway from Joppa, is not gonna be a thing. Hello, Arvid Films. I am back. Thank you. And you are also back. It's awesome. So yes. There's a lot of baboons here. Not in the chat, on the map. I'm talking strictly in-game here. It just kind of sounded kind of weird when I'm talking about folks being back. And then, without missing a beat, saying that there's a lot of baboons here, you know? I just wanted to clarify that. I have Caves of Qud, but I still remain confused. Oh, yeah. I mean... It is, like, the game is not the easiest to read. I totally get it. It's fine. You know? Like, my advice would be... Find the fun in the confusion. You know? Just roll with it. Guide you in the beginning, especially the keybinds. Yeah. I was actually thinking about doing something like that. Just sort of a... Just sort of a beginner's guide. It can be easy to forget that the game is not, you know? Like, I've played so much of this game, I can tend to forget that a lot of this is just acquired knowledge. Keybinds are, yes, kind of important in some ways, but you can actually control a lot of this via menus, right? So, just for starting out, you can do a lot of things by just pressing space next to things, right? Like, space is kind of a... dialogue and narration in this game, yeah. Like, space is kind of a context-sensitive key that usually does the thing that makes sense in the where you are, right? If I stay here, press space, and it opens the thing to pick things up, right? And you can do other stuff like, well, you know, you have here, pick up the baboon corpse, right? If you are next to a, yeah, that's a good one actually. I usually just use the hotkeys that you can also use because I don't know, I'm just used to that at this point. But yeah, so I never use control space, but yeah, you can also. Thank you to CJack for that. You can get a list of all possible actions for a thing, and that will actually take you pretty far in the game, you know. And for a lot of things, like, the game will just open a menu. You know, you can, for example, start one. You can just press enter on it, and then you get everything that you need. right? You do have the shortcuts, the keyboard shortcuts here, but you can also just pick it from a menu, and I do that actually quite often, especially for videos, because if I just press E, nobody knows what I'm actually doing, you know? But yeah, that will actually already get you pretty far in the game. And then there's just a few things, like just, like if you have a ranged weapon, F will fire that weapon, right? And a few things just make sense from context. You can press E for equipment, right? You can press Q for quests, get your quest log, and stuff like that. But what you can also do is just press one of these, and then you are, like, for example, press E for equipment, and then you can just cycle through all these screens, right? Like that is just your character sheet, inventory, your equipment, your reputation, and so on. And with that, you can actually just kind of start playing. And find the fun in being confused, I'd say. You know? Like, that's kind of the cool thing about this game, that it's just this giant, daunting world at the beginning, and it's kind of hostile, and you're gonna die from something stupid, like I've already done today, like multiple times. And just roll with it. Hey, Calico Muter. Internet was blocked for a hot second. That's unfortunate. Again, I was just talking about rolling with the punches, you know? Like, what happened in this run, is that the path I wanted to take originally for the first quest that you get, there was a group of enemies that would have insta-killed me. I just saw that because I could see a few of them in the light of a campfire that just happened to be there, and just noped out of there immediately. You know? And I could do that because I've played enough of this game to actually know what these enemies were. But part of the fun of the game is, like, you know, that would have just killed me if I didn't know that. Like, if that would have been my first run, I would have been dead immediately. And that's just how this game works. So, let's roll with it. That's part of the fun. Okay, what are we doing? You know what? Let's go with suppressive fire again. Need to get used to. It's kind of interesting, actually. I've never really used. Yeah, come on. Okay, I've never really used bows and rifles as my primary attack skill. We can't really do that right now, but we're gonna get there. Cloth overalls. I think that would actually be better. Yeah, let's do that. Revelation when you learned it. But give up on stacked objects like chests. Right! That works for that, right? So I know about control space, but it never occurred to me to use it for that. Thanks so much. You know, I've played 450 hours of this game, according to Steam, something like that, and I did not know that. It did not occur to me that this and that together means you can look through these things. See, that's how it goes. I'll have you know that I'm very good at the video games. I'm gonna hand in my gamer card that I've just stolen anyways. would have never led me into the club. Weird artifact. Okay, let's see. You make some progress understanding the knife. That's a good sentence, actually. You make some progress understanding. I was studying the blade while, I don't know. Isn't that a thing? Knife. Cool. Examine. Displacer bronze dagger. Okay, that's a new thing. Teleports at random on a successful hit. That's actually pretty sweet. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, we need to use a glow sphere, so I'm not going to put that into my offhand. But that's a pretty fun thing. So, slender leather cap. We're going to get that, definitely. Going to rest up. Back to our 29 health. And since we do not start in a butchery kind of thing, I'm gonna get butchery. Alright. We did not start in a butchery kind of thing. Forged in fire. Yes. The great fires of displacement. Oh shit. Oh god. Hey, at least I got out of this thing. Hey buddy. Let's mark you. And that's just fantastic. You know? Just shoot the wall directly next to you. We're supposed to be good at shooting. I guess those muskets are just crap. I always imagine the muskets like these old-timey, like kind of, that have sort of the trumpet-like, you know what I'm talking about? The thing that Scrooge McDuck uses to shoot at Donald. Or the Beagle Brothers. Or what are they called in English? I don't know. I actually wanted to, that's something I should probably get sort of the free, oh, I have no more ammo. Good. Blunderbuss, yes, a blunderbuss, thank you. I was missing that word. I actually wanted to watch sort of the DuckTales reboot. I should probably get sort of the week-long trial thing for, I don't know, that was just like a thing I was kind of like, because I liked DuckTales as a kid, although I've never really watched much of it, but I've read a lot of comics, a lot of Disney comics, you know, like all the old Carl Barks stuff and so on. Like my dad had a bunch of that, and I read them as a kid, so I have a big fondness for, you know, the whole Duck Clan stuff. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and fun fact, they were called Tick, Trick, and Track. Tick, Trick, and Track, yeah, in German. And Scrooge McDuck was Dagobert Duck. It's now always weird when I see their non-translated names to me. But yeah, I was actually kind of thinking about getting sort of the 7-day trial for the Disney streaming thingamajig and just watch that. And I would probably get it and not watch it, and then need to watch all of it in like one afternoon or something like that. I forgot. But that's usually how these things go with me. Okay. Yes, Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss is such a good name. Or like, such a good word for a thing. A blunderbuss. English can be such an awesome language. Actually, just... yeah. Actually not good, okay. Okay, where are we at? 142. Okay. You know what? We're gonna kind of get all of these. And suppressive fire is not really gonna be useful. And I can't shoot. Forgot about that. Okay. It's kind of strange. Usually, like, once you are a little bit into the game, you never really have to worry about ammo anymore. Especially lead slugs. You know, the game just pours lead slugs all over you. Especially once you start destroying turrets. Right now, it's only really at the start of the game where that ever happens. Running low on ammo. Okay, leather moccasins and stuff. Yeah, looking good. The water skin I'm gonna take. We do need a few empty water skins for all the fun liquids we need to pick up at some point. Yeah, a bunch of lead slugs here, which is kind of good. Means we can shoot a few times again. There's an engraved bow for Arta Yumasp. Acting against the prohibition on the practice of throwing bones to portend the future. Yes, take a stand. Take a stand against that prohibition. Yes. Led an army to the gates of Supertangle, sacked Supertangle and persecuted its citizens. And then forcing them to change it. I mean, that's not cool, right? Like, I get being against the prohibition of that practice, but I feel like you were overacting a little, overreacting a little bit in response to that. But okay. The glitter grenade, yes. The most fun of grenades. Shot a centipede point blank in its face. Okay. Get surefire. Did they change how this works, or am I hallucinating? Oh yeah, disorient. And see or hear any? I think they changed how this tree works, right? Combines the effects of all the other fire. How do you pick what kind of fire, like which one of these you use? Wasn't that just activated abilities at some point? Because I don't have these. Okay, this is. No, don't abandon the character. Yeah, this is just when I press. Okay. So, I mean, that. I see. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. That has actually changed since the last time I've tried playing proper bow and rifle stuff. Cool. Yeah, that was a surefire that just went away. Cool, thank you. Yeah, that makes so much sense. That's... yeah. That makes so much sense. And you're not gumming up like your ability stuff with like all the different fire options. That's so good. That's so much better. Cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That's great. Cool. Cool. Wow, I'm really into that. Moccasins. Awesome. Look at that. Flaming bronze two-handed sword. I'm gonna take the cell out. I'm gonna pick up the sword though. I mean, that's kind of stupid what I'm doing. But, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, these are just little things that make a few things a little less cumbersome, which is great because usually... like, that is the main thing from keeping me from playing certain builds, is they are so cumbersome to use, and that is, that's awesome. That is great. It's the little things, you know? Wow. It's kind of weird, but this actually makes me really excited about playing this game again. I just want to shoot things. It's like screen shake in a shooter game, you know? Just feels good. The fact that I can press 1 or 3 when I'm pressing F. I have weird ideas about game feel. Okay. Lug snout. Go. I'm gonna mark you. Pressing fire is not that useful. Oh god. Oh no. But surefire. For 3 damage. Fuck. Press a locks the slug snout in place. Yes, indeed. Awesome. Oh yeah, we do have that bioscan. Bit of damage. Oh god, and I was killed. I should have taken my time, which I didn't. Wow, we're really, really rolling today. Like, this is just pro gaming. Well, let's do that. If I wasn't in my own home, I would pour one out right now, but I don't want to deal with the mess. Let's replay that character again, because that is fun. And we're gonna start in Joppa again. Maybe we're not gonna run into, I don't know, like a full Putus Templar group right at the start. What is my name? Generating count. Thank you. You embarked for the Caves of Qud. Let's do this again. I am, in fact, in search of work. Give me your quest. Thank you. You do, in fact, intrigue me. And I do want to buy your glow sphere. Give me that glow sphere. I don't know why you sell glow spheres, but that is your trade while being a warden. I'm not gonna judge. Okay. Offer. Thank you. Alright. Folks, it's one of those days. I haven't had that in a long time with the game. Well, such it goes. The next time I die, I'm gonna pick a different build. However, again, thank you for this type of build. And this is going to go into my repertoire. I'm gonna play this from time to time. Asphalt and salt. Jeez. Okay. I mean, that's not particularly useful. I don't think asphalt is worth anything, honestly. Let's see. Pretty heavy, though. Yeah, that's not. Like both of these. Nah. I mean, salt, we can use the salt for cooking. Gives us Also just a musket. Dang. Always hoping for a desert rifle here. Well, such it is, such it goes. Okay. Anything we can sell? Oh, we could sell that defoliant grenade, but 24 lead slugs. Let's get those. Yes, indeed. Take a look at the quests. Shekina, eating the water vine. Sure. Reshi. Reshef. Thank you very much. It's also occurring to me that in the last few runs I forgot to talk to Argive for his quest. Nuptialika Pariah's Dower. That sounds very interesting. Let me see, where's that? That's pretty far north actually, so we're going to go there a little later in the game, once we are ready to go north. And we could do that earlier, like these distances don't actually mean all that much in this game. No? It doesn't really matter how far something is away, all that much. Comparatively. Knick-knack. Give artifact. What do we have? Cells. Much defaulting grenades are kind of nice. Oh yeah, we do have that metal folding chair. I'm also not really a fan of combustion cells. I mean, I'm going to keep one combustion cell for the oil. I'm just going to use that as an oil container. Let's get rid of one of these. Somebody's probably going to scream at me for that, but okay. All right. Folks, we're on our way. Let's get butchery. Probably stupid to get it this early, but whatever. We have a musket. We have a bioscanning bracelet. We have a radio-powered cam cell. A radio-powered solar cell. Okay. Let's go down. Travel to retro. Okay. So we have an open cryo chamber. Sure. Are we gonna run into Sad Amush? We're not gonna. I think they are never in open cryo containers, but or at least the clones never in open cryo containers. You have to free them yourself, but that's still kind of ominous. Do the folks in Japan know what they have directly beneath their... Okay, let's not freeze to death. That's just garbage in here. Okay. Well, then let's get out of the cryo stuff and just pretend that we never saw anything. Okay, the cryo mist is gone. Good. Beat a bracelet. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Oh. Right. Leather armor. Yes, equip that. Arm now. What's dagger? Yeah, let's start picking up daggers. Okay, there's a person. Reload. And by person I mean bear. You don't like the water, don't you? Unusual for a bear. Just swimming in the water and shooting at folks while swimming. It's kind of a feat, actually. How you manage to not have water go into your blunderbuss, you know, is a mystery to me that I shall not uncover for the time being. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let's go with Surefire for now. I think it's probably nice to have a way of more reliably hitting things for now. The problem with this right now, I think I've said the words right now like 8 times, is that we But the musket is crap, you know? Even surefire won't do much. But just gonna have to deal with that and hope for a desert rifle. Or something else. Probably a desert rifle. Probably the next thing that we're gonna see. Another beater bracelet. That's very good. And boreskin gloves. That's also very good. Gets our AV up to 5. Kind of alright because we also have a DV of 9. But however, I might actually throughout the mid game prioritize AV again, because I don't see, like, even with our increases in dodge value, I don't see it probably, like, relying on dodge value is just not a good thing. And in the end, when we have the high level stuff, we're gonna have a high dodge value as well from the agility and stuff that we have. I think that's probably the way to go. I have a hard time trusting dodge value, is what I'm saying. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. That said, it also means that I maybe should try to survive for a little bit. No? Okay. I need to actually remember to do this once in a while, so that we can maybe get a few dreadroot tubers. I mean, we have enough intelligence, we can tinker. We can properly tinker. We're just gonna get Tinker 2, right? Like, what was Tinker 2? Let me see. Tinkering. That's 23 intelligence, yeah, of course. We're gonna get Tinker 2. Tinker Taylor. Soldier Spy. Burned capacitor, sure. One arrow. Yeah. It's actually kind of nice, like playing a tinkering ranged weapon person. Because we just need to get there to have like a good ranged weapon. But like, there's some real good stuff there. Once you get sort of to the later tier of ranged weaponry, like, there's some awesome things. Okay, let's get the Iron Dagger. Okay. Studded leather armor. You know what? We're going to stick with the... I think it doesn't really make much sense to go with... the studded leather. The one additional AV maybe doesn't. I don't know. Like, once we get to all the plate mail stuff, we're probably just going to do that, though. I don't think it's useful to skip that. We're gonna see. Maybe we can actually... I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out once we get there. And considering my track record today, that is definitely not a given. Okay. I'm gonna get killed by a fucking centipede or something. Okay. Don't waste ammo, Jay. Wooden tunic. I had jewel encrusted. Yeah. We could... One Banus, yeah. I'm gonna get that. Get our DV up to 10. Sure. Better than not having it. Auto exp. We have... yes. Oops, no, don't destroy the dreadwood tuber. Okay. That's everything? That's everything. Okay, let's go down. there's just one more until we get to the underground waterway. Yeah, I always say underground waterway. I don't know why. And the official name is waterlogged tunnel. So, I mean, it is an underground waterway, isn't it? So, I guess it makes sense. Cloth overalls, hand axe, a beaded bracelet. Finding quite a few beaded bracelets. Okay. Let's not get murdered. Rest up a little bit. I just need to keep in mind to stay, you know, just be careful. Always rest after every fight, even if we just lost a little bit of health. Okay, we're gonna draw a beat. Gonna do some surefire. Surefire. Yes. Oh dear. Okay. Mark target. Which doesn't actually make sense. Point blanking. Okay. And butcher the bear immediately. Like, that must be a grisly... that was not even intended to be a pun. I just wanted to say, like, butchering a whole bear must be a grisly scene, you know? Must be quite horrifying. I did not. That was not intended to be a bear pun. I promise. Electrified bronze dagger. Sure, don't need that. Whatever. I did find something. Did I pick up something? Yeah, engraved beaded bracelet. Anti-Xermed, you know? We have Xermed and we have anti-Xermed. Zermed, I don't know. Captured by bandits. Oh no, he murdered their leader by trapping him in a mode of light. And was thenceforth known as Clock Dancer. I'm not really sure what the connection there is, but I'll take it. Okay, let's harvest some more dreadroots. Die. Right, good. Oof. Again. Should be more careful. That could have killed me. Okay. In any case. Okay, we cannot really do much more with axe. I guess we're just gonna... You know what? Let's do wounding fire. Once we max this out, ultra fire is gonna be awesome. Like, when you do everything here. Beacon fire. It's critical hits, yeah. Things we need to... Yeah, then we need to actually start doing things to folks. Because they all have a bunch of conditions. Solid obstacle. It's gonna be pretty tough to create these conditions. Oh. But still. Like, just having ultra fire, like, at the very least you get sure wounding and suppressive fire. Creating the conditions for beacon disorienting and flattening is gonna be kinda tough, honestly. But it's still gonna be useful. Still gonna be useful. Okay. Well. Oops. How much ammo do we have left? 16. Okay. Find some more of it. We're not that good with axes. Okay. Bleeding again. Alright. Yeah. Just swim through. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna survive that. Okay. Buddy. Covered leather, iron dagger, sure. target. Of fire. The shale. Well, it was worth a try. Reload. Fire. Hit the shale. Come on. Oh, it was melee. Well, let's just melee. Right. Oop. Okay. Moccasins. Okay. Alright. Sure. Let's wash off the blood. Or not. It dripped off by itself. Go. No. I don't know what it was. Famished. Oh. Let's go here for now. Let's cook something. Preserve your fresh foods. Do we have anything? We do have bear jerky. I can put some salt in to make it tasty. Delish. Just need a water skin full of MSG and we're cooking. Okay. Hey. Wasn't nice. It was a grenade. Alright. Another giant centipede somewhere. Going somewhere else though. Oh no, it's in the water. Sometimes maybe it didn't really see me or something like that. Okay. 240 skill points. We're kind of actually racking it up. So let's get suppressive fire. Kickback is all. Kickback here. 21 at a target in melee range, you attempt to kick the target backwards. That might actually be good. You know, like the. Oh yeah, we can now get cleave. We should definitely get cleave. And we're also gonna get dismember once we can. Yeah. But the more the game progresses, we're probably going to rely more and more on our ranged weaponry. So, you know, having the possibility of getting enemies out of melee range is probably good. We should probably also see about other things. Probably maybe get stuff like jump and juke and stuff like that. That allows us to, you know, get out of the way. Let's get the bent metal sheets. Start collecting a little bit of scrap. I'm just gonna make it a scrap deposit in Joppa. The berry. Mark. Load. Surefire. Okay. Mark. Load. It takes forever with these muskets. Wounding fire. Take the wet bear backward. But hit the shale? Like how even? Okay, salt encrusted raw bear meat. So we don't even need to salt the thing. I guess. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Alright, we're good here. Let's keep going north. Get the red rock thing out of the way. Okay, now we're actually dealing with crabs and stuff. Need to be a little bit careful with that. We're not very strong, is the issue. Okay, and I should just kite one of them here. Good. Wounding fire. Does it make sense? Yeah. thought we can melee. Okay, it works. Just need to be careful if there's more of them at once. Yeah, just need to be a little bit careful, kite them around, stuff like that. Can do it. Can deal with that. The dreadful tuber. How many do we have actually? 3? Not a lot. Well, and that's 3 self-injectors. So okay, that was a normal Norwhelm. Okay, can deal with them. I don't know. Level 6 at this point. Getting kind of okay at this. So a little bit. At least a little bit better. Like, even if our melee skills are not great. Oh yeah. Point blank. The sword hopper. What's going on? I'm stunned. Why don't I need to start sprinting? We're just gonna shoot. I'm not going to mark a target, yeah. Okay, okay. Please die. Okay, let's rest. Woo! We leveled up again. Okay. I think we're gonna get Cleave. That's gonna help us a bit in melee. Got the Iron Dagger. Bracelet, okay. Another beaded bracelet. Wow, yeah. We're really kind of collecting here. Be a bit careful here. No ones is not good neither. Okay. Was getting ready to get out of there, but did work out. I need to actually keep in mind that I do have the bioscanning bracelet. Not actually holding up full, yeah. But I do have the bioscanning bracelet, so we can actually look at things and their health. You know, it actually shows up on top of the screen. Always forget that. Okay, harvest that one. Good. Destroy that one. Fine. Didn't yield anything, but that's okay. Ah, that one did. All right. Okay, we're gonna duck behind a wall. How you best deal with it, folks? You wanna come? Yeah. Boom. That's how you do it. Not like the nonsense I did earlier. Okay. Let's go north. Oh, before we do that, just... Oh wow, 2 more Dreadroot. That's good. Now we're collecting. Again, I'm getting the Dreadroot tubers because they are a necessary ingredient. They are a necessary ingredient of salve injectors. And since this is a character with whom we're gonna tinker, actually. We're gonna get into some tinkering. It makes sense to get that. The self-injector recipe is not that rare. Okay, what's going on here? Oh yeah, I did some butchery. Everything's wet. Just a mess. Okay. Nope, don't need to hit the chest. Okay. Some wooden arrows, sure. I would love some more lead slugs. How many do we have? 7. That's not a lot. Okay, for some reason, no worm and the crab. Interesting. Let's just butt in there and kill both of them. As you do. Jesus. The neighbors are... I don't know. Yelling. Like to yell at each other. I don't know if that comes through on the stream, but yeah. Come on. Alright. I am famished. Not good. Okay. Come on. Yes, I already have a camp nearby. I don't think so. Or maybe yes. Okay. Choose ingredients. Oh, what are we gonna do? Bear jerky and salt again. Let's do that. 6 move speed for the rest. Usually, like the salt will just get you something good. All right, here we go. That's the corpse, the good corpse with the good stuff. We have a small trinket, which is a small sphere of negative weight that decreases the weight that you're carrying. That's such a good concept. Like, I'm kind of taking that for granted because it's been in the game for so long and you always find it. But, like a sphere of negative weight, it's so good. Have that an item. Ooh. Shit. Okay, 8 health left. Shit. Jesus Christ, if the Killipede had hit me one more time, I would have been dead. That was a gamble. That was a real gamble. Need to keep in mind, early Killipede, tough. It's a tough cookie. Need to be careful about that. Especially because we're really not good at melee fighting and we don't have the ammo, or the weaponry for that matter, for ranged battling. Okay, let me see. Arconaut, yeah, of course. They usually have some stuff. I'm gonna risk it. I think I'm gonna risk it. Attack. If reloaded. Come on. 3 health left. Okay. These are just Borderlands revolvers, but it's fine. Let's unload. Oh, we're gonna get the Borderlands revolver. It's not gonna be useful for our shooty skills, but still. Steel dagger, sure. Yeah, okay, we're good. That was all a lot more harrowing. I should have been. Okay. Alright. So. Bow and rifle. Yeah, we're actually kind of done with this for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in some basic tinkering. Which means we can now see what data disks are, which is good. Right. Damage, a little too many enemies. Yes, oh no. Alright. Okay, let's rest up again. We absolutely need better weaponry. Do we get any lead slugs? Just a 6 from the revolver. Jeez. Okay. We're getting some nullworm jerky, you know. Hey, nullworm skull. Let's equip that. Better than the leather cap. It's better than the leather cap because it increases ego by 1. That's good. Alright. Level 9. Attribute point, yeah. We're gonna keep going with agility. Let's do disassemble. But we can now actually disassemble a few things. At least the scrap that I have. And this Borderlands revolver. Ooh. Oh no, the game has locked up. PTSD from looking for nullworm corpses for a cure recipe. Oh yeah. Oh no, the game is locked up. Folks! Okay. Okay, one thing I can do right now is disable. Okay, the game runs, but the image is frozen. Good, fantastic. That's a new one. Haven't had that before. Yeah, like getting the very specific corpses for the, and that's a crash. Okay. Let's see when the last save was. Yeah, like getting the very specific corpses. Like nullworm is actually kind of a little better than some of the other ones, at least. I would say. Like nullworm corpses is at least something you kind of come by sometimes. But yeah, that can be horrible. Alright. How long have I been going? Okay, that's 1.5 hours. What's that? Oh yeah. 4:30 for me. Okay, I think I need to stop pretty soon. I'm gonna be streaming more often again because it's actually good. It's kind of good for my mental well-being right now. Strangely enough. So yeah, I will do that more often. Yeah, how about that? I'm gonna promise that right now, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Hey, Kelly Ray. Live and drink. You too. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, I was just about to wrap it up for today. Let's not die. Come on. That swimming and that nullworm. Getting a little too close for comfort. Okay. Ah, jeez. There's something... Okay, the game's kind of acting a little busted right now. Why are you... Why are you going for my mouse? All of a sudden. Okay, now it works. Okay. Jeez. Wow. That would have been stupid if I had died here. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks y'all for stopping by and watching. And yeah. Until next time. Bye bye.